welcome back to my channel. All right, this video reading is important messages from your spirit guides. What do you need to know right now? So what do you need to know right now? Important messages. What can't you see that is going on around you? All right, before I get into which deck is which, I'd like to thank all of you who are subscribed to this channel thus far. Hit the sub button as well as the bell notification. I drop videos weekly. Also, become a patron of mine. I do exclusive giveaways just for my patrons, as well as exclusive readings, monthly sign readings, the month of, sexy tier readings, life path, career, financial readings, as well as celebrity readings up to date. So become a patron. Also, if you'd like to book a private reading, coaching, consultation session with me, or same day reading, walk-in reading, see if I have any availability on my calendar, and book me if you would like a same day reading. All right, so let's just jump into our reading. So what do you need to know right now? What important messages does your guides want you to know? What is it that you don't see that's around you? 3 decks to choose from. This is going to be deck number 1, deck number 2, deck number 3. Okay, deck 1, deck 2, deck 3. Take the time out to pause this video, see which of the decks you feel resonate with you the most. All of the messages may not resonate with you. That's perfectly fine. If it's not your message, don't take it. And if it is, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. And yeah, let's get into our message. So universe, spirit guides of those who chose deck number 1. What important messages do you have for deck number 1? What do you want them to know right now? What important messages do you have for deck number 1? We have the 4 of Spears that came out in the upright. So this is the 4 of Swords that came out in the upright. I'm hearing to take your time. Maybe to hold off in doing something that you have planned. Or something that you've been trying to rush into. Something that you've urgently been trying to get ready. Or get done, rather. I'm not saying that there's a time clock in which that you have to adhere to. But there's a time clock that you're trying to adhere to. Because there's a sense of anxiousness. So have some patience. That's what your spirit guides are saying. Thank you for the channel messages. What urgent messages do you have for those who chose deck number 1? We had the 10 of Cups that came out in the upright. So you're being urged to focus more on family. What I'm getting with the 4 of Spears, with the 10 of Cups, for some of you, maybe you've been spending a lot of time in regards to work-life situations. You're being urged to focus more on family, whether this is your household, if you're a parent, your significant other, or just family that you're very connected to. Make time and spend time with them. With the 4 of Spears. Then we have the Empress that came out in the reverse. So definitely with this Empress in reverse, I'm hearing to pull back. I feel like with this Empress card in the reverse, you've been spreading yourself out more so in creative projects, work projects, business projects. Yeah, this is definitely about taking a pause, taking a break. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. What messages do you have for those who chose deck number 1? What messages do you have for them right now? What do you want them to know? I'm not feeling that one. Messages for deck number 1. What do you want them to know right now? We have the, which one is this? 5 of Spears that came out in the reverse. So in regards to something that you're trying to rush through, for some of you, this feels like some sort of certification, some sort of, what else is this? Some sort of package or something that you're trying to get sent out, or you want to get sent out in a certain time frame. Once again, there's no actual time limit. It's yourself. It's a time limit that you've put on this particular thing. You're trying to rush into it. And it's feeling like rush into it for reasons of maybe validation. Your spirit guides are telling you the reason why things may not be clearing out as well as you wanted to with this particular situation is because you don't have a specific plan made up for this. It's still kind of jumbled. It's still in like a thought process. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. Those who chose deck number 1. Any messages for deck number 1? You have the 10 of Pentacles that came out in the up. Yeah, You need to focus on family right now. That's what's most important right now for you, deck number 1. You're needing to focus on family. Put work behind, put other things that you maybe are putting into the forefront behind. You need to place more emphasis on family. Spirit guides of those who chose deck number 1. Why is this so important? Why is deck number 1 being urged to focus on family at this point in time? We have the 4 of Cups that came out in reverse. You've been neglecting your family and friends. You're also in danger of losing important relationships, deck number 1. I feel like, too, that's why the spirit guides are telling you it's time for you to kind of put more emphasis on those who you are closest to, those you regard the most in your life, because you're kind of in danger of losing very important friendships or people putting you in the back burner or not paying attention to you. Thank you, universe, for the channel messages for those who chose deck number 1. Why are they being told to put more emphasis on their family? Ace of Cups in reverse. You've been self-centered. Yeah, you are kind of in the danger zone in regards to family and friends, kind of taking a step back, falling back, not abandoning you, but falling back from you, because you've kind of been, and not that you've been focused elsewhere because of reasons that don't make sense, especially in regards to trying to get your life together financially. But you have to remember to cultivate your relationships. That's what I feel like the universe is telling you. Look at this Queen of Spears that came out in the reverse, or the Queen of Swords in the reverse. Yeah, it's time for you to come out of self and, open yourself up. Focus on family and friends, people that are important to you in your life. So let's see. Universe, for those who chose deck number 1, give me messages for those who chose deck number 1. What do they need to let go of at the moment? Deck number 1. We have surrender the habit of people pleasing, surrender to your soul's path. What messages do you have for deck number 1? Surrender to miracles. So for some of you, the reason why maybe you are searching outside of yourself to desperately make things happen, I told you I was picking up something in regards to validation. Trying to please others is not for you. And this is why the universe is saying, like, it's not as urgent of a situation as you're making it, because you're not even doing it in the energy that it needs to be done. Surrender to miracles. It's okay for you to focus elsewhere. Have faith that what it is that you want is going to come to pass, and surrender to your soul's path. Surrender your desire to control people. That's what this is. So your selfish intent of looking outside of self, that's taking you away from, family life, those who care about you, those who desperately want your attention right now. What I'm getting is there's no time frame, no rush on it. And if you don't formulate a plan that makes sense for the now, or makes sense in regards to whatever it is that you want to see come to pass in your life, it's going to fall apart because it's not being built on solid ground. That's what I'm getting with that. All right, deck number 1, you all let me know in the comment section below, how did you feel about this reading? And yeah, give this video a like, comment, share, subscribe if you feel compelled to. Become a patron and book a private reading, coaching consultation session with me. All of that information is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And let's go on to deck number 2. Okay, so deck number 2. Spirit guides of those who chose deck number 2. What urgent messages do you have for deck number 2? What do you want them to know right now? What is it that they can't see? You have the 9 of Sticks that came out in the upright. You have the Moon card that came out in the reverse. Deck number 2, you're currently struggling to keep a secret, or something that you've been keeping a secret has been causing you to remain in a state of struggle. Urgent messages for deck number 2. Okay, deck number 2, for some of you, this has to do with a legal situation. You're being urged to, do the right thing in regards to the situation, because guess what? The shit is about to hit the fan. The poop is about to hit the fan. It's about to get messy. So for some of you, you've been struggling to keep this secret, For some of you, this is keeping a secret from a loved one. For others of you, you've been, you've been trying to, not bring, it's something you don't want to reveal, or this secret has you struggling, but it's about to hit the fan. So you're going to have to figure this one out. But you're being urged by your spirit guides, deck number 2, to do the right thing. Do what's moral. Do what you're being urged to in your intuition. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. For those who chose deck number 2. Spirit guides, for those who chose deck number 2. What messages do you want from them to know? We have the 3 of coins. For some of you, this is involving a work-life situation. Maybe you saw a colleague stealing and someone's asking you, what is it that you know? Now, I already heard, snitches get stitches, this, that, and the other. But your work situation is on the line. And in a larger scheme of things, when it comes to you, your life, your well-being, your money, you need to do what you need to do in order to make sure you're okay. Because if this is involving a situation where someone did something they weren't supposed to do on the job, and it's not, now for some of you, if you don't have to insert yourself, don't insert yourself. But if it's coming to something where your job is going to be in jeopardy too, you need to leave that alone. You need to do what you got to do to save yourself. That's what I'm getting with that one. Any more urgent messages for deck number 2? You have the Ace of Coins that came out in the reverse. Yeah, your work relationship or even your romantic relationship for some of you is on the line. And you're being urged to save yourself. If there's any information that you can divulge that's going to keep you in the clear, you need to do that. Universe, thank you for the channel messages for those who chose deck number 2. Give me urgent messages for deck number 2, universe. We have the Wheel of Fortune that came out in the upright. So in regards to the secret that I'm picking up for deck number 2, and you're going to be all right overall. It's not going to affect you in any harsh way, but I am picking up that you may lose a close connection that's close to you. It's feeling like a friendship, or for some of you, this could be a family relationship of, that you're close to. They're like a friend. There's a high likelihood that you're going to lose this particular connection because of what's going on. However, though, this is someone, if they're expecting you to place your morals and values to the back burner, for their own selfish intent, then which one do you choose? To please somebody else or for you to be okay? Because if the shoe was on the other foot, this person isn't doing this for you. So what would you do? Universe, spirit guides, for those who chose deck number 2, give me more urgent messages for deck number 2. We have the 8 of Coins that came out in the reverse. We have the 2 of Baskets. What did I tell you? You in a friendship, it's not going to work out. Or you in a close relationship, because for some of you, even romantically, that there's something that this person is hiding from you. It could be another family, or it could be a family, it could be another relationship. You could know that this person isn't the right person from you, and it's causing you distress. You're being urged to let go of this. It doesn't suit you. You gotta let go. For some of you, you're holding on to this, due to scarcity. You're afraid that if you do let go, you're not going to find this person again. You're not going to have this friendship like this ever again. This family member won't give you money, won't be in your corner. But literally, you are not going to gain anything in leaving. That's what I'm getting with that. Because when I say the shit is about to hit the fan, look at that Tower card in reverse. It's not about to be pretty. And this person will abandon you, or this situation or this job will abandon you first chance they get. So you're being urged to save yourself. So let's see. Let's get some messages for those of you who chose deck number 2. Those who chose deck number 2. Any general messages for those who chose deck number 2? What should they surrender and let go of? Deck number 2. Actually, I'm feeling to use this deck for you all. Deck number 2. Deck number 2. Give me messages. Spirit guides for those who chose deck number 2. Give me messages for them. We have attract success by letting go of the unsuccessful. Enjoy clear hearing. 2 of my favorite colors, purple and red. Enjoy clear hearing. So listen to your intuition. Definitely with purple being the color of intuition. Listen to your intuition. Allow your third eye chakra to be open. You know, even with this attract success red, you know, allow your root chakra, you know, that security, that financial security, allow that to be rooted and grounded. And you got to leave behind, you know, whatever friendship is trying to give you an ultimatum, because it's manipulative. They're trying to get you to pick them, but they don't want to pick you and what's going to be your best well-being. Give me one more. Spirit guides, what messages do you have for deck number 2? Nurture yourself. See? Pay attention to yourself. Sacral chakra. Pay attention to self. You know, sometimes, you know, for your best interest, for some of you, you have kids, you got to let whatever this relationship is go, because it's causing you distress. And the indication that this isn't something for you is the fact that it's causing you mental distress and physical distress. Some of you, you're even coming out of money just so you can keep something together for somebody else. And they wouldn't do it for you. That's what I'm getting with that. All right, deck number 2. You all let me know how you felt about this in the comment section below. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Book a private reading, coaching consultation, same-day reading, or become a patron. Information is in the pinned comment below, as well as the description box below. And let's move on to our very last deck. Deck number 3. All right, so deck number 3. Let's find out what urgent messages does your spirit guides have for you right now, universe. Any urgent messages for deck number 3? Spirit guides, those who chose deck number 3. Any urgent messages? What do you want them to know right now? We have the Wheel of Fortune that came out in reverse. You're dealing with something karmic. For some of you, you're going through the same problem cycle. This feels like a romantic something with someone because you haven't learned the lesson yet. For some of you, this has all been about letting go. You haven't learned the lesson yet, deck number 3. And until you learn the lesson, you're going to keep on being tormented by this. I'm also hearing that he will never leave her for you. He will never love you. And I know that's coming out harsh, but that's the message I'm hearing in my head. For some of you, you're going round and round and round and round and round, messing with someone, he or she, and they're showing you over and over and over again that they're not good for you. They don't have the heart for you that you have for them. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. Spirit guides, for those who chose deck number 3, give me urgent messages for them. The Moon card in reverse. Yeah, this is about secrets. Again, for some of you, it's time for you to stop, you know, look at that. 6 of Cups. Secret rendezvous, secret relationships, keeping things in. You will always be a secret. Yeah, this is karmic energy. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. Give me more messages. Spirit guys, give me more messages for those who chose deck number 3. Give me more messages. 9 of Swords. Look, you're up at night. For some of you, you're perusing past this person's social media. For some of you, they're perusing. No. You're perusing past their social media, or you're definitely thinking about them, you know, constantly at night. This person has you distressed. This is a karmic relationship you need to let go of. You've been holding on to it. They're not really a friend, or they're not really a lover. They're not who they're telling you they are. And this is karma. And you're wondering why, you know, you get on a solid ground and then the ground gets shaky because this person isn't up to par for you. Universe, thank you for the channel messages. For those who chose deck number 3, spirit guides, give me messages for deck number 3. Knight of Pentacles in the upright. Go nurture yourself. 10 of Wands, it's time to move on from this relationship. That's what that's saying. This is dropping someone that you have a karmic, look, 2 of Pentacles. Look, your energy's up and down, in and out. You're not balanced. This is about dropping someone that you don't really want to let go of. Deck number 2. This feels more so like a lover, but it could be a friend, could be a family member. All in all, this is somebody you have a lot of love for, but they're constantly showing you they're not worth your time, your energy. You do way more for this person than they're doing for you. And it's like they tell you, like, yeah. And they'll stop it for maybe a couple of weeks, and then they spit in your face all over again. And this is you enabling that energy. And this is why that keeps happening. This is why you're in this Wheel of Fortune. That's why it's a cycle. Give me more urgent messages, important messages. Deck number 3. There's no control. There's no discipline. There's no boundaries in this connection. That's why you're being urged to let this go by your spirit guide. And first person that came to mind with this karmic situation, somebody you're in and out, round and round and round with, that's who this person is. You don't have any boundaries set with this person, and this is why it's persisting. That's what's going on. This is why it's persisting, because there's no boundaries there. Give me more messages for those who chose deck number 3. Look at that. 4 of Pentacles in the upright. It's time for you to gain control. Stop letting this person control you. They pick you up and put you back when it's convenient for them. Give me one more. For those who chose deck number 1. Queen of Pentacles. You could be dealing with an earth sign in particular. Look at that. 5 of Wands. Stop struggling. It's time to stop fighting with this. Just let it go. For some of you, I'm hearing just ghost them. And for some of you, but I don't want to do to them what they did to me. Well, guess what? They're doing all types of crap to you. And they're not giving any damns. They're telling you this is a crappy ass person. They're not giving any damns. So you go back. Don't give any damns about them. That's what I'm getting with that. So let's get some messages. What do you need to surrender? Deck number 3, Spirit Guides. Give me messages for deck number 3. What do they need to surrender? This person. Yeah, surrender to your soul's path again. Surrender to trust. What's deck number 3 need to surrender? Let's see what popped out this time. Surrender stubbornness. Surrender scarcity. For some of you, you feel like you're not going to find this person. Surrender your ego. You want to be the one with the last laugh. Is it worth it? Give me one more card. For those who chose deck number 3, you need to surrender. Look at that. Surrender to setting limits, boundaries. You and this person don't have clear boundaries. Surrender unhealthy relationships. Surrender to your soul's path. That's focusing on self. Surrender to outdated beliefs of yourself. For some of you, you don't feel like you're worthy. You don't feel like you're going to get another love like this, or somebody who loves you this much, or, you know, even though this person's giving you 10%, 5% for some of you, you don't feel like somebody would be loyal. But what's the point of loyalty if they're going to be treating you like crap? Who wants that type of loyalty? That's what I'm getting with that. All right, deck number 3. Thank you all for tuning in. Book a private reading, coaching, consultation session with me, become a patron, or do a same-day read. Check the pin comment below as well as the description box below for all of that. Like this video, comment, share, subscribe, and I'll be seeing you all on the next one. This was Self-Love Sunday. All right, beautiful people, peace and blessings. Goodbye.